got to at least give you guys a pretty decent feeling coming out of tonight that maybe, you at least did something with it tonight?
Yeah, I mean, overall, it's never a good thing to finish last in a category like that, especially an important one like that. I mean, it's a big difference if your power play's in the top 10 versus dead last, and who knows how that can affect our season. But yeah, I don't know as far as to fully analyze it. I guess I still gotta maybe collect my thoughts about that. But I don't know. Yeah, we obviously tonight we executed on some things and kind of took what they gave us and were able to get two on it.
James, why do you think that it's been a problem kind of all year closing out games, avoiding those backbreaking goals late in third periods? Why do you think that's a problem that you guys never really were able to fully resolve?
Yeah, I don't know. That's obviously the million-dollar question. There were times, like you said, we had I don't know what the stats are on it, but it felt like, especially down the stretch, like a lot of times we were right there and taking games into the third period in a decent spot, and then kind of got away from us. But I don't know if that comes from recognizing situations in games a little bit better and knowing the time and the score and things like that, and kind of appropriately reacting to those situations or what. But certainly that's not how you be a successful team.
James, you're the only guy on the team who was able to dress in all 82 games this year. Is that something you take some personal pride in?
Yeah, definitely. I think I take a lot of pride in how I prepare myself to play, and the different things that go into stuff like that. And especially now as you get a little bit older, you realize what works and what doesn't. And you certainly take pride in being a guy that's reliable, can play in all the games, and be there for practice and setting an example that way. So obviously, production-wise, definitely wish I did better this year, and definitely some things I can try to take into the summer to try to work on and improve upon. But as far as, like you said, being able to show up and be out there for all 82 and not miss any practices and stuff like that, obviously that's always a good quality.
James, obviously injuries crippled this team this year. You think in the offseason, knowing you're going to get a lot of guys back, obviously will help, but do you think this team needs major shakeup, just make a few moves from a player's perspective? Do you think major shakeup is in order?
That's hard to say right now. I think it's all the season's still so fresh, so I haven't really had a chance to give that as much thought as maybe should go into it, nor is it really my call or anything like that. But certainly, like you said, we never really had many games with our full team that we probably anticipated having in the start of the year, and obviously injuries happen, and the guys that were in there, we probably needed to do a better job of adjusting and adapting and responding better. But I mean, those numbers speak for themselves. I think I saw it earlier today. It was one of the highest in franchise or maybe even league history since they started tracking that. So that's never a way you like to finish a season seeing something like that. So obviously, I'm sure there's certain adjustments that come based on that.
We saw you exchange a big hug with Keith Yandel as he walked off. I guess, what is your time playing with him next season?
He's been incredible as just a guy to be around, and as a player over the course of his career. And I remember even my first year in the league, I didn't really know him, but I played at the same college as his brother. Keith was supposed to be at UNH when I was there. So I remember my first year, like, he kind of gave me a little welcome to the league and had a funny joke for me on the ice, and I'd never even met him before. And anytime I've crossed paths with him since then, he's always been just like a class act, and a great guy, and now getting a chance to play with him and sit next to him on the plane, consider him a great friend and one of the best teammates I've ever got a chance to play with. So I can't say enough good things about him and what he's done over the course of his career, and it's definitely an emotional sort of thing.
Thanks, Jim.